This is a project management system. So here you have some options such as global setting. This is the dashboard for the project management system created by us. You have some options such as admin panel, dashboard, projects, calendar, stages, file manager, team and user, timer, tickets, MOM, finance, invoices, notes, leads, services, reports, and settings. We will go one by one to the admin panel through the admin panel. Global settings. Here you can edit your site name. You can add, you can choose the logo options as site name or the logo name. You can mention the site description. You can change the layout. You can add a site email address. Here you can change the site logo. The upload path is mentioned here. You can change the allowed file types and other things from here. You can also mention the currency type. Default user role is supposed to be banned so that the new user who is registered will never be able to log in to your system automatically without your consent. Here you can add social media login authentication keys in order to let users log in using their Facebook ID, Facebook or Gmail account. Add Google Calendar ID and other credentials in order to use Google Calendar directly with the system. Here you can mention which section you want to enable or disable. So in case if you are enabling or disabling services section, here you can just go ahead untick the service section and it will disappear from the system. No service section available. Date and time settings to be mentioned here. Chat settings. You can enter a company name or other details from here. You have options such as company name, company's logo, phone number, address, and other descriptions. You can manage your site members from here. To edit, click on edit. Change the details as and where necessary. Click on update. User roles. We have several type of user roles according to which you can drive your users to the system. You can add a new user role. Role name, test. Select the permissions you want to enter. It will start working. User groups. What type of user do you have? A default user, a studio user, an engineer user, or XYZ. You can add new user groups as per your requirement, such as employee or XYZ. IP blocking. In case of a system, a user or a hacker is trying to log into the system will automatically prevent and list their IP addresses here. Ticket settings. In order to make this work, you need to have email address, a password, and the ticket title. You have to add a cron job in order to get email replies to the system directly to your server. Email templates. You can add, edit, or manipulate your templates according to your requirement. So these are some of the short codes we have used to send the email. So your name will be the user's name to whom you are sending the email. Site URL will be your site, website URL, the site name and the email link. You can directly send to emails to any user from the system from this section. Send. Manipulate currencies from here. You can add different type of currencies as per your requirement. So it can be USD, symbol is dollar, currency code is USD. In case any user is making payments to the system using the payment gateway methods provided, it will appear here. Payment gateway methods. You can add a debugging to check if the email accounts are working or not. You can also check the notification synchronizer is working or not. You can see the notifications here. All notifications appears for your particular user here. Your notifications. You can see all the notifications here according to the project, according to the types. You can search notifications from here. You can also mark all notifications as read. Projects. In this section, you can manipulate your projects. You can see all the in progress projects. You can see the cancelled projects and other project status. You can also see the progress of the project, how much the project is completed and how much is not. You can assign the project, make the project as an active project. Active projects will appear in the top of the project list. Adding a new project. You can select the project icon as per your requirement. Project description. This is a test project. The start date and the end date. Its progress. Progress is always default empty in order to make the project zero. Let's start with 0. The category in which the project is. If you have any predefined template or stages in order to manipulate your project, you can select them from here. Add new project. The logo appears here. Project adding, the company under which the project is, and the project description. The project start date, the project members, and other information is over here. You can add up team members to the project using this action. Add team member, username, test project, role, team. Add team member. Add new project stage. So once you add a new test stage, it will start appear here. You can also initiate a chat with your members, team members. Will start appearing here. And create a Gantt chart for the project. So here you see July 18 to 2018 has 12, date 12 to date 20 test product adding stage assigned. You can add categories for projects here. The default category will have color. Calendars. See all your events in calendars here. So the project that we added has stated the project like the stage projects test project adding here. It has a project name, event description, and the start date, end date for the project name. You can also delete the event from here. Adding new events. The event was added. Your stages. Under your stages, you can see all the stages and its progress assigned to the project, its completion, and the due date. You can manipulate, you can sort the due dates, you can sort the completion status, you can sort it by the project name. You can also view projects by stages by the project name itself. So when we added the test project adding project, we can see its stages here. We can manipulate the stages from here. We can add a stage task. So the stage will have a task now. You can assign the task a date, a start date and an end date. You can also mention the timeline, and you can mention what files you need to select and what nodes you want to add to the task. Add task. You can edit the task, you can mention the nodes, and you can mark the task as completed. Once you mark the task completed, automatically completion status will go to 100% as you only have one task and one stage. It is marked as completed now. As soon as you add a new task, again, assign it to a user, add task, completion will again remain to 50%. You can attach files here. You can see the time log, the stage messages and other things here. You can also start group discussion using the chat options provided. In case a stage is assigned to you, you can see the assigned stages here. You can create a stage template using a template method. File manager. You can see all your files here. You can add a new file. You can also sort files by project. No files here for the project name. Test project adding. You can add a file. So file name can be test project adding. Choose file. File name. Test file for project. test project adding. No folder selected. If you want to add a new folder, you can check the option to create new folder. All project files, your project files. Team and users. You can add a team, you can add users from here. To add team member, you can just mention the name, assign it to the project, mark its role, add team member, and he'll be added. You can also add clients. So here we have a client added to the project. All users will appear here. Users assigned to the projects will also appear here. Timers. You can start a timer once you start working. The timer will appear here. Timer has a note, a project name assigned, the stage is assigned, the hourly rate, and other information. Tickets. You can add an e-ticket from here. This ticket can be sent to the client or to any of the members in your group, in your organization. You need to just mention a subject, username to whom we are sending the ticket, who is the ticket owner, status of the ticket, the priority, the department, and its information. You can add a ticket here. Tickets will start appearing like this here. So tickets, view ticket, show client data, assign it to some user, assign. Edit. Then I add a reply here. Post a reply. Your reply will appear below. You can create departments for ticket like studio, to whom it needs to be alerted, studio, group, the user group to be alerted, department name added. You can also add custom fields for your tickets. Custom field can be anything as per your requirement. MOM, minutes of the meeting and its certificates. You need to add a certificate first in order to use the MOM. Certificate type can be anything. You can use certificate ID as anything -1. So this will be the default key while adding a new certificate. Hello, this is the certificate message. Thank you. Adding a new certificate. Adding a new minute of meeting and a certificate. Title. Test job. Adding new certificate. Anything. Shreevats. Assign to Shreevats. You can add columns here: serial number, data, name, age, etc. You need to mention here. You can select the files as well. Add MOM. Once you have the MOM added, you can see the MOM clicking here. This is certificate message. Thank you. Finances. You can add an entry for your finances in order to manage. Please note, this system is not meant to manage billings and finance completely. This is just an overview of your finances. So plus 100 will be in current. In case you go ahead and add an entry to reduce it from your finances, it will appear in red. You can also create invoice for your projects. Add invoice, invoice title, the invoice ID, due date, status, and other information here. Once you add an invoice, it will look like this. You can also print the invoice. Create invoice templates. You can add a paying account. You can also add items, default items to your invoices from here. Notes. You can mention your notes here. Add a new note. Note can be of two types. It can be a note or a to-do list. You can add a to-do list here that will be into checkboxes. Assign the note from here. It can be a personal note or a pinned note. View the note. You can mark it as completed. Leads. You can manage your leads here. Add a lead. Lead can get converted into a client. You can assign the lead here. Enter the email address. your name, details, and other information here. The form was successfully submitted. Leads. See, user information will be noted once you have a lead entered to the system. You can also view the lead. Services. Add new service. Service to your industry. Service will automatically get converted into invoice. You can pay the invoice. Pay with payment gateway options needs to be selected. Orders. Once you order a service, the service will be ordered. Reports. You can see the ticket reports into a graphical format. The timer reports, finance reports, and invoice reports. Settings. Here you can manipulate your information, the logged in user's information. Messages. In case you have any message sent from the user using the email message option to the admin panel, it will appear here. You can also add a new message or compose message. New notifications will appear here.